Based on recent estimation right now, Davido has become the richest Nigerian musician. That is something we got from Forbes, and a lot of people are really responding to that. The likes of Daddy Freeze and a lot of people are now posting this around. I think we have to understand the big story in 2024. And somehow, some people are saying that Davido is a silent achiever. We need to actually talk about it so that we get to understand how Davido was able to achieve this good feat within the music industry. Before we dive in, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Yes, somebody is coming out to say Wizkid is like somebody who has had enough of Davido. This is owing to the conflict between Davido and Wizkid and the recent ranting of Wizkid. I think a lot of people are really getting involved in this story. I don't know how a lot of persons manage to beep themselves around encouraging Wizkid to insult the family of Davido in this whole story. I totally condemn the actions of Wizkid insulting the family of Davido, even at saying that Davido has no talent, Davido is a made artist, but this guy has actually achieved a lot of good feat in the industry and we cannot throw that away in big time. But this particular person said this at a podcast show, and somehow some people are really responding to him. Let's catch a glimpse.
And I'm looking at Wizkid. I'm looking at somebody who's had enough. I'm looking at somebody who's had enough of the bullshit. I believe, and this might be conspiracy theory, cool, but I believe that Davido is doing something behind the scenes, right? He might not come out and say it, but for Black Tycoon to come out and say something like that, he must have gotten the green light from somewhere, from somebody. Because that's his man's, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to come out and say this. It's the whole Drake tactics. I'm going to pinch you behind the scene, and then you come out, Kanye West, and start ranting. And everybody be like, oh, Kanye West, you're insecure. No. I believe something is happening behind the scene, and my man said, you know what? Fuck this. I've had enough. You know what I mean? I'm going to blast you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to blast you. Blast our dead moms. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because people were bringing up his mother. He said, yeah, our mama don't die. Yeah, that's all right.
My guy was on it.
You know what I'm saying?
He was crazy on it.
You have a dancing uncle, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at somebody who's had enough.
What is wrong with my dancing uncle? What the fuck is wrong with my dancing uncle? There's nothing wrong with my dancing uncle.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Guys, what can you make out of this? What is your own opinion about this? I think this guy is trying to encourage Wizkid on his part right now. A lot of people are coming out to condemn Wizkid at this and saying that Wizkid making reference to the family of Davido is actually disrespectful at the time, and we need to understand that from a different point of view. At a journalist hangout, this was actually discussed, Davido and Wizkid and the conflict that happened between them, and many people came out to condemn Wizkid on his actions. Let's catch a glimpse also on this.
What do you think?
I think Wizkid has gone completely bonkers. You observe Davido has refused to respond to him.
And I'm surprised.
And this is probably the first time that Davido will simply ignore him. And that has given Davido the moral victory in this conflict. How many times will Wiz say Davido is talentless because he's got the voice of a frog and all that? But the same person that you say has not got talent continues to churn out hit after hit.
Yes.
And whether we like it or not, he's already an internationally recognized superstar.
Yes.
Yes, he has not won Grammy. You Wizkid won Grammy with your collaboration with Beyonce. This fellow has not won Grammy yet. But he's a little younger than you, and time is still on his side. So, coming now to attack him in the way he has done and extending that attack to his parents, to his uncle, the governor, I think was really unfair. And you can see now people are posting pictures of Wizkid's father in the rain, which means everyone has had a humble beginning. But you really cannot blame Davido for the fact that his father is well-to-do. The boy works hard. He does collaborations a lot with other artists. And yes, he too shows signs of lack of respect to elders, because I saw the way he spoke to
Some Davido.
to Dele Momodu, and even Kitenshaw accused him of disrespecting her at an event. But the truth is, Nigerians do not have permanent heroes. If you step out of line, as Wizkid has done, you see that even his own friends, his own fans are against what he's doing, especially going to the extent of insulting members of his family. I think that both artists, being world-class artists, they need to be very wary of the things that they say.
Guys, what are your own takes about this? Do you quite agree with the person or the journalist speaking about this whole story? I think you have to put your own comment in the comment section. But right now, nobody should encourage Wizkid for what he has actually said against the family of Davido. Apart from saying some certain things against Davido, but moving ahead to say something against the family of Davido is quite annoying and disturbing at the time. That is a disrespect on the family of Davido. Davido remains, calm about all of this and never speaking a word out of this. But right now, Davido has given us a need to actually ponder over everything. Let's speak about Davido becoming one of the biggest artists in Nigeria and one of the richest artists in Nigeria right now after acquiring about $100 million. That is a big number for Davido, and we have to speak about that. Davido became the richest musician in Nigeria with $100 million after the recent publishing of Forbes. I think that is actually concerning, and a lot of people are really responding to this, and this is a big story. A lot of people are saying, how was Davido able to acquire this? We have the lives of Burna, but the lives of Wizkid actually running on streams and the rest. How much does artists make from stream? That is something you need to ask yourself. Even Snoop Dogg actually came out to confess to the world that they pay them peanuts from streams, and you need to understand that Davido outside music has become a very big businessman, and this guy is one of the most influential artists in Africa, having endorsements from Mattel, Infinix, UBA, and a lot of other brands that has actually made Davido one of the richest, and now having affiliation and becoming a board member of the Pacific Holdings that worth over $1 billion has actually made Davido one of the richest artists. That is something you need to actually understand about all of this, because outside music, Davido is really earning a lot, and we have to really acknowledge that and give him that accolade to an extent. In 2021, Davido was made a member of board of directors in Pacific Holdings, and now Pacific Holdings is really kicking off $1 billion net worth, and that is really an interesting vibes. And when you talk about Pacific Holdings, when you talk about the influences of Davido, 100 million is not really too big for Davido. That is something I can share with you guys, and a lot of people are really excited for Davido on this. The likes of Daddy Freeze, they are already giving congratulations to Davido. What are your own takes about this? According to the list we have, they said Don Jazzy worth about $50 million. We have Burna Boy $30 million, and we have Wizkid $25 million, and then Rema is $15 million. That is what we have right now. What is your own take about this? Don't fail to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a look at what you believe on this particular list. Before I dive off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.